Okay. What I'm going to try and do is just compress this as we roll. Tuck that in like that. Got a little breakthrough here, but that's okay. I should be able to fix that later. Okay. So I'm going to put that in the fridge while we work on this pastry idea. Otherwise, his pants might fall off when you gut it. All right. So now we get to have this little piece of meat. Yum. Delish. God damn, that's good. Okay, so it looks so good. I've been venturing into less cooked steak. Yeah, I want to try blue, but it's a bit scary. Yeah, no, it is scary, but make sure you got some really good quality, like fresh steak to start with, and like seasoning as well. Dip it in some seasoning or some sauce. Okay, so. We've got pastry sheets. What do you think we do? Who votes pastry should be like an extra covering for the overalls? Be pastry as well. Or how could we do the overalls? Yeah. How do you think we can do the overalls? And then we're going to do the arms. Would be pastry or paint. Yeah, so I'm thinking either laying with paint. We can't do icing. Royal blue, royal icing blue. But do we paint it onto the yellow? Because I'm thinking that might go green. Oh no, well, we'll do yellow and then blue. Or do we make it textural and do another layer of pastry as the blue? That makes sense? Like, do we just paint them on, paint the blue on? Or do we paint it and with a layer of pastry? Yeah. I'd say paint another layer of pastry, but make a really thin pastry. Okay, that's a good idea. The same with the mouth and the teeth. We're gonna figure out what we can do. Is the music on or is it? I don't know if I can hear music or static. Is there music on? The music's... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Hold on. There we go. I definitely do another layer for the overalls to give that extra layer for the look. Sorry for the layers. That's okay. It's all good. The issue that I'm worried about is that the pastry layering on top of each other, cooking unevenly or not cooking throughout. The minion photo was scary. I think we have to have it up. We kind of... Sorry about the no music. I wonder if, mods, can you ask Exceed if you can turn the music on top of this? I don't know if that's possible. Okay, so let's go into the back. We need at least a black. Oh, amazing. Oh no, that's because I've gone into the other room, isn't it? Food color here. So we want a yellow. They're kind of like a, I'm thinking if we go a light, like a bright yellow, when it browns, it'll go like a minion yellow. So we go lighter than necessary. I've got like a royal blue, but that might be a bit dark. So we might see if we can cut it. See how that works. And then we need a black. Metallic black. Metallic silver, interesting. All right, we got black. Then, oh, I don't even know if it works anymore. We have an airbrush. We bought it about 3 years ago to do a commercial, was it the World of Tanks cookies? Or no, the Far Cry cookies. And we bought an airbrush gun. I wonder if we could use that. I think it's in the garage. That could be cool. So blue, black, and yellow. Any other colours? I don't think so. What that? Bitters. All right. So olives as the eyes. We need to figure out what we can do for the arms. Do I just do pastry for the arms and the feet? A lot of Wellingtons have a lettuce crust on it. Maybe just cut some strips to outline the overalls. Yeah, that's true. Could do. And then we need, so I'm thinking for the arms, well, at least for the spiky hair, we can do pastry and then just after it's come out, then paint it black. You could wrap a sausage in pastry for the arms. We could. I have sausages here. Okay, good idea. I'll nuke them. Next. Okay, we need to figure out the eye situation. I'm thinking eggs cut in half, but we need something to go around them. Twizzle sticks for arms. Those little cabanas. I don't have any. Yeah. But I got little sausages. We can just create some sausage, like little sausage rolls. Bottle lids. Yeah, but the minion's going to be about this big. That's the issue. Aluminium foil covered in pastry. Oh, no, yeah. I think I forgot we were talking about the arms. Yeah, that's a good idea. That is a really good idea, actually. Good one, Liz. Do they have feet? Little legs? They have feet, obviously, but do they have little legs? Tiny little legs. Okay, so this pastry should be able to do him. Then we got this pastry. We could feet and arms. I'll hard boil this egg. How many minutes again? Bring it up to the boil and then 3 minutes. No, that's a soft boiled egg. I'll just keep looking at it. Welcome in, everyone. We're trying to recreate this AI generated image as good as we can. So we're doing filet mignon, then with eyes of eggs and aluminium foil and olive pupils, puff pastry skin, overalls and mouth. I wasn't a redeem. It was actually someone or me. I don't know if I put it in Discord. Someone, I saw it on Reddit. And I was like, let's do this. I think it's a cool idea. No one redeemed it. I was like, just let's do it. Okay. So we've got some sausages here. Oh, Nani Kid redeemed it. Sorry, Nani Kid redeemed it after I told her to. But yes, Nani Kid did redeem it. Sorry, yes. I was like, someone redeem it so that I'll make it. It's a very good idea. So I'm not going to take Nani Kid's thunder. Okay, so we've got sausage. We're going to squeeze this out. The music was there, now it's gone. Oh, there it is. Isn't he amazing? Okay, so it's semi-frozen. Now here comes Romeo. I think we've got 2 different sausages. Oh, hello. Can't just treat Romy, can I? Excuse me? It's chicken. Okay. This dog lick its lips. It was spontaneous. GG everyone involved. There we go. Okay. So little arms. I'm not going to do these yet until we figure out what type of size the minion is. And then we can do boots, yeah, and arms with this chicken mince. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'm so hungry now looking at that minion. It's so delicious. Okay, here we go. I feel like I should do a crepe because there is some breakage here and I don't want that to ruin us. So I think I'm going to do a crepe. But I'm going to now figure out how to do the crepe and reduce the quantity. So if it's 3, 2, 1, how do we halve it? 1 egg. 1 egg. Let's divide it in 3s. So 1 egg. 2/3. 2/3 of a cup of milk. 2/3 of a cup of milk and 1/3 of a cup of flour. Is that right? Let's just go with that. All right, crepe pan. I feel like this is a mystery box challenge. I'm doing it quickly. Off to Pilates, have fun. Do you think it's gonna, like, I don't have high hopes. I especially, the Wellington will look good, but I feel like it's gonna be a bit browner. And I feel like it's gonna be hard to do the eyes and make it look like a minion. I asked AI for a recipe on how to make a minion looking beef Wellington, and it's funny. Tell me. Oh my gosh. I have to show you these screenshots. I was trying to talk to ChatGPT late 2 nights ago. I was sitting on my iPad. And this is, there's no possibility that AI is taking over jobs like for creativity, especially drawing, anytime soon. So I was asking for okay. So I said to it, I need to recreate this image, something like that. I wanted a very simple version of like in this style, so I could draw on and make plans for the toppings. And so I said, I need you to create an image of a brownie like this first image. And it's definitely user error, like the issues that I'm like prompting. That I can use to design the toppings for my business. I'd like 6 of the same brownie image lined up in 2 rows of 3. They should look like they're hand drawn in black and white, like that, right? And then, so it gives me this. That's my 2 rows of 3. And then I was like, and it goes, here is the hand drawn black and white illustration of 6 brownies lined up in 2 rows of 3. You can use this image as the base of designing different toppings for your business. I said, yes, now make them look like they are more rustic and artistic. And so this is a rustic and artistic. And there's 6 this time. And I was like, this is more of this art style with no toppings. Here is a hand-drawn black and white drawing of 6 brownies lined up in 2 rows of 3 with no toppings. The style matches the clean and minimalistic approach that you requested. Which is not wrong. And I was like, also they need to be square. So then, where was it? I was like laughing to myself. Oh, so I said, just black marker line drawing, no shading. And then, it's, something popped up and I said, what, no? And so then there's a hand in it, like this. And then all of a sudden, there's more hands drawing. And then it started putting them, I asked for 6 brownies, and it put it on a hand, and there's 7 brownies there. And I asked it without a hand, and it just did a different style hand. Yeah. And you can select areas and then, but this was cool. I thought this was really cool. Look at that. I don't know why it can't do words properly. Ooh, ottolenghi stuffed eggplant in curry and coconut dal. Okay. He wants to use potato puff pastry bell pepper for the eyes and goggles. Okay. Yeah, look at that. So I'd like to create, like, get a proper artist to create something like this of the image, or just use the images that I took yesterday and do like a markup on them to show that they've. This is Calm and Dark, Chocolate Stutter, Choco Sturge, Cookie Butter, Pocket Butter instead of Peanut Butter. Very strange. So, yeah, that was my ChatGPT experience. Hey Google, set timer for 3 minutes. For that.
All right, 3 minutes, starting now.
Minute sliced coconut bar, yeah. I was like, you're not helping me. I was sitting, Exceed was asleep next to me, and I was just sitting on my iPad just playing. And came on with that. Cock it butter. You should probably cook it. That's why it gets all the names wrong. All right. So we're going to add into here 1/3 of a cup of plain flour. We're making some crepes. Put your blame on me. Creates great concepts. Yeah, and I've used it to like create Excel spreadsheets and things and ask it questions, and it is create copy. Especially the 4 is pretty cool where it can remember things. So I've signed up for 1 month. I don't know, I assume it's the same price everywhere around the world for ChatGPT. It's like 25 Australian dollars. So I'm using it for help me create the website, create some copy, and do some Excel spreadsheets, and then I'll cancel it. Put every work email through ChatGPT and then mix match what my final response is. I like that. I've got like copy from that I've seen other concepts from different other websites and things like that, and I've been like, just rewrite this. Up until now, I don't know with the memories like, but it's really frustrating where it blurts out American English. I don't know how you can, with maybe the 4 or the plus, you can make it always use Australian English or UK English. But if you ask it Australian English, it'll start being like, hey mate, and it'll talk like really casual and you have to use Australian grammar. Make me sound like I know what I'm talking about. That's it. Okay, so this is just crepe batter, savory. If you're worried about clumps, get yourself a little immersion blender, which is, I think, some dishwasher. Does somebody like me? Every time in here. Wrong area, Exceed. Okay. Stop. What was that timer for? Stop. There we go. We have Copilot at work, which is the same thing. But there's Microsoft, right? Copilot. These dogs are on edge. Romeo, chill. So that gives you guys some help in your work. I constantly fight against it. Classrooms as future educators and as a student. Oh, of course. Yeah. I can completely understand that. And Tamina, totally. With teachers, and it's good use in certain aspects, but some people take advantage or they use it inappropriately. Totally. Okay, excuse me, Chess. Okay. Aspics. I think it's really useful for maths and stuff. Okay, a little bit of this. I'd be so for if the people did not steal commissions, photos, images to feed their engine. Yeah, I understand that, and yeah, it is hard because, like, if you go to a gallery to get inspiration, it's the same way that the AI is getting inspiration and getting trained. But yeah, it's a huge topic, isn't it? It is, as a creative myself, of, you know, images and recipes and things like that, nothing replaces, like a recipe from ChatGPT, nothing replaces like actual testing and people trying the recipes and, you know, things like that. I've tried multiple recipes off ChatGPT and a lot of them have been fails. And also there's some aspects of, you know, like Exceed uses it for his work with coding and things like that, but you still need to look over it. You need, like, it isn't, you know, you need to have knowledge behind it to know, to be able to comprehend what it's spitting out and give them the right prompts. Summarizing comments and reviews, yeah. I have to read like 40 reviews to give me a rundown. I like that. Google AI telling people to eat aquarium gravel. I definitely have had more luck with ChatGPT compared to Gemini. Exceed and I tried a trial of Gemini Plus, and let's just say it didn't really go very well. Okay. One. And then I might eat some of these because I'm hungry as well. All right, let's just go here. And one of the other worrying things from a medical point of view is people trusting or AI in replace of a real doctor. So many things of medicine are you know, a comprehensive, holistic view. And if you say headache, aches and pains or whatever, that's like people, it's going to say, you know, could say a flu, could say if you're shaking, it could be that you've got a fever, it could be that you've got cancer, it could just mean you're cold. Like people just, my grandma the other day was taking, she was unwell. She didn't want to go to the doctor to sit in the doctor's clinic for hours because she, you know, just made an excuse really. She saw that my granddad had antibiotics, so she decided to take them, even though she's got 2 nurses in the family, my auntie and myself, you know, medically trained. She's got a friend that's a doctor, whatever. Decided she'd take this staphylococcus antibiotics that my granddad had because he had golden staph, like a super strong antibiotic, and decided she'd take it because, you know, she Googled it, Mr. Google, and she told me about it and asked me, but didn't really ask. Mainly just told me she was taking it and wanted me to be like, oh, that's great that you're taking antibiotics. And she told me, Molly, just talk to Dr. Google. I'm doing the right thing. It says antibiotics and like chest infection. I said, like, okay, so you've got layers, like levels of antibiotics. You needed like a level like low, and you've taken like one of the strongest antibiotics. And if your body gets used to that, you cut out all of these